So I'm Brian, and I'm here with a fantastic man, Craig. Craig, how are you?
Good, thanks.
Could you introduce yourself to everyone who's watching?
Sure, I'm the general manager of Paragon Hotel, who was the lucky person to hold BarCraft this
Good.
month.
We just held the first BarCraft in Sydney recently. What were your impressions of the night?
The night was very successful. The afternoon started off very fast and furious with the numbers coming through the door. Filled up very fast. There was no furniture for a lot of the customers towards the beginning of the actual game. I was really wrapped.
Good. So when we first pitched this idea of watching a video game from South Korea to you, what were your initial thoughts?
Initially, I was skeptical on the idea, skeptical that a game could translate into a pub environment for viewing, but I was obviously willing to try these things. You don't know until you try. And as it turned out, my skepticism was definitely put to rest. You guys the crowd was very vocal, understood the game. It related well from the TVs into the audience watching it, and it did actually feel like a real life game was happening.
Yeah, I think we all appreciate the Paragon Hotel for hosting the first BarCraft event. So, what do you think the difference is between normal sports and esports?
Well, definitely, it's a new vehicle of sport. I think its general appeal is obviously very specific to the game that's being played. In that being said, there was a lot of people that were very interested in it. Mainstream sports, through history, obviously has a lot more appeal to the general public, but if you put the two up against each other, definitely the reaction and the enthusiasm was extremely similar. But whether the esports would be mainstream or considered mainstream in the nearest future is something that would be amazing for us.
Do you think it has the potential though?
I think it has the potential to a degree. But then again, it would depend on the sports. I mean, I think StarCraft is a very specific game that is specifically liked and followed by certain people, whether that's open to mainstream is another thing.
Alright. Okay, so what can we expect for future BarCraft events at the Paragon Hotel? Like, will we see any improvements?
Sure. Obviously, the event was we were a little bit in uncharted waters. We didn't exactly know how many people would turn up, how that would translate from the TVs into the sound and into how everyone reacted so well to it. For me, I took a couple of lessons out of there that obviously we need to be a bit more prepared to the way we set up the hotel. I'd like to look at possibly putting in some bigger screens, and I think everything else seemed to work okay. It's just that the numbers we weren't totally sold on that the numbers would turn up, and obviously they did.
Yeah, that sounds amazing. I think we'd all like to see more space and more seatings. Is there anything you'd like to say to all the StarCraft fans out there?
Well, obviously it was something new for us. It's something new for a hotel industry to sort of harness and take on, and I think it was a roaring success. And all I can say is that we'd be more than happy to take on some more events, and hopefully that the patronage would come.
All right. Well, on behalf of all the StarCraft fans, thank you for hosting the first BarCraft event with me, and we look forward to more events.
Terrific.